Good evening and good evening. I am Zanji Kick, and welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Let us stay just for tonight. So you want to stay? You damn para. I don't know how to pronounce it. I am so sorry. I'm gonna look that up right now just to figure out how to pronounce it. Phone, come to my rescue. You know what's funny? I used to have a flip phone for the longest time, and people would keep telling me to, get a new phone, and I'm like, nah. Let's see. There you go, you heard it, pariah. Sorry. I see the A, so I say pariah. An outcast. One more time? Pariah. Thank you, phone. Either way, I'm a damn pariah. I'm a piranha. I have sharp teeth and I eat things in the sea. Or oceans. Wherever piranha thrive. I'm knowledgeable. Merrick, how did it go? The scent of Melfice hangs heavy in the air. He is in this village. Of this, I am certain. Melfice! You brought Melfice here? Ryudo had nothing to do with Melfice being here. Why must you persecute him? What has he done? This village is doomed, I fear. Our destruction is at hand. Why do you say this? Elena, forget about it. I do not understand. These are our warrior people, bound to the blade. Why then do they permit another to trample them underfoot as so many stones along a path? Merrick, their wounds do not pierce their flesh, but rather their hearts. I'll let you stay tonight, but you better leave in the morning. Well, this is all sunny, cheerful, happy.
I wonder what happened to Ryudo here.
Voice work, yay!
Is this really where he grew up?
Miss, do you really want to know what happened to Ryudo?
Who are you?
It does not matter. Do not look outside. Look and I will leave. One more thing. Do not repeat this to anyone. Understand?
All right.
That voice sounds familiar, but...
What happened?
I know this voice. And I'm kind of high from the ground, and there's only a tree outside. Who could it be?
Known as the Village of Swordsmen, this is where men came to polish their skills and pursue the way of the sword. Melfice and Ryudo were raised by the village chief after they lost their parents when they were young. The two began combat training and soon showed incredible progress. Melfice in particular became the greatest swordsman the village had ever seen.
Getting some snacks. Movie time. Putting the controller down. Keep going, Roy Campbell. How's your daughter?
Here we go, Ryudo. Ha! Not even close.
Ryudo spent all day, every day, practicing with his best friend, Gata. Melfice was admired for being the strongest swordsman in the village. Eventually, Melfice became engaged to the village chief's daughter, Rena. The good-natured Rena was already like a sister to Ryudo.
Like this sword without a cloud,
Like this blade, pure and true.
we shall become swordsmen, strong of heart.
Then, one day, a terrible storm beset the village. From the altar of the idol came an unusual rumbling. The idol was a sword of such terrible power that it could only be wielded by the most powerful swordsman in the world. The sword was believed to protect the village from harm. Rena went to the altar to quiet the angry idol. The villagers waited for Rena to return safely, but hope as they might, the strange rumblings did not cease. No one knew what happened to Rena. Thus began a terrible tragedy. When Rena did not come back, the worried village chief sent Melfice and a few other villagers to investigate. Yet the storm and rumblings only grew worse.
Does the mountain have spikes? Sorry, I want to be quiet to respect the story, because this is a serious story. But why are there spikes? And I'm done munching. Sorry about that. I was kind of hungry.
Ryudo silently trailed Melfice. And witnessed
Melfice! Rena!
Whoa.
Melfice!
Is that kind of like blackish, purplish goo?
can't be. No. Why? Melfice, how could you?
Ryudo wept at the side of the dead Rena. Her body lay, as it were, impaled upon the sword of Melfice. The villagers searched the island, but found neither hide nor hair of Melfice. Murderer, idol thief. This is how Melfice was now known. Because of his brother, Ryudo could no longer live in the village. So he came to live as a geohound. That was about 3 years ago.
Jeez.
So up until now, Ryudo has lived bearing his own sorrow like that.
Betrayed by the brother he trusted most, he became leery of ever trusting anyone again.
It must have been hard, being driven into exile, living all alone. The poor thing.
Your understanding that will make it all much easier on him.
I got questions. Wait, hang on. That's it. Grail Mountain. Hold up, I got a couple things to say. No, that's serious. And that was messed up. That was serious, and that was messed up. But it's funny how quickly people switch from calling him, oh, he's the best swordsman, he's so wonderful, to calling him murderer and idol thief. But a part of me wants to go, you didn't think it was weird that his personality did a 180? You guys knew him all his life, and you don't think, something must have happened. Because something was happening. If you think about it, something was going on before Melfice was even a part of it. Something happened to Rena first. Then Melfice went after her. That's when the situation happened. We don't know the exact situation. I mean, we're assuming it was Valmar. But to blame everything solely on him, if you look at the situation, it's like, no, that's stupid. To blame and basically chase away Ryudo, who had nothing to do with the situation, that's even more idiotic. I mean, I get it. Melfice is his brother, and they had to blame someone. I get that, but it's not fair to Ryudo. I mean, I understand they're angry at him. I at least understand why his best friend Gata was not happy with him. Because Gata said, if you worked with me, we might have been able to stop him. Why did you run away? That's one thing. But for everyone else to basically yell at him and chase him away just because he's associated with Melfice is stupid, because Ryudo did not do anything wrong. And they all know it. They're just blaming him just to blame him. Makes him feel better. And that's folly. And lastly, Ryudo, why did you cut the ponytail? It looked good. And I will say this, I forgot how fresh that was. I forgot it was only 3 years ago for Ryudo, so that's still fresh. That's not gonna go away. I wonder when he met Sky. Because he and Sky have been friends, you could tell, for a while. So I kind of wonder how long. We're going to Grail Mountain. Melfice has got to be there. Then let us move with the silence and certainty of day passing to dusk. You're going to Grail Mountain? It's become so ugly that no one goes there anymore. We'll go to the place where the horns of Velmar are sealed, and then we'll settle this. Hold up. Horns? Where the horns of Valma are sealed. That's new. Gallius, I know you're not at rest and I swear I will avenge you, so watch over me. Wait, no, it was I who ran away. I have no right to ask that of you. Rena, I'm off to face Melfice. I know this must be hard for you, but you know this must be done. Sasha lies here. Was she not the little girl that adored and looked up to Melfice? Oh, that's messed up. I'm reading all this in regular voice. I mean, because this isn't really... Well, I mean, it's conversation, but... This is still messed up. She adored the old Melfice, the dead Melfice. The Melfice we know now is nothing more than a monster. True, and if we fail to stop Melfice, the slaughter will continue. The parade of blood and tears must end. Grandfather Rajak, I'm off to face Melfice, and I will destroy him. I know, I can hear you laughing. Boy, you couldn't cut wind with your grip. Bart, it's me, Ryudo. I'm going to face Melfice now. I can't run from my past anymore. The time has come to settle this. Well said, Ryudo. Melfice must not take another victim. His reign of terror must end now. I used to mention how they buried me here when I died. Who'll be next to lie in the earth here? Me? Melfice? Who? I get responding to... I understand Ryudo responding to everyone here, but we don't know these people. Rena, we at least knew from the story. Everyone else, we don't. And I'm sorry if that sounds somewhat cold or heartless, but we really don't know them. They're just names. Rena's the only one, and we only knew her for less than 15 minutes. How horrible. What is all this? A sign and a warning from the horns of no, Melfice. My village was left as such. I fear what may happen should Melfice find what he seeks, for there is murder in his purpose. Melfice must not have control of that power. We must stop him. Ryudo! I don't have a good voice for Gata, sorry. What are you doing here, Gata? Ryudo, this was on the door of your old house. Wait at the plateau of memories, Melfice. Melfice must be stopped, Ryudo. You must do this for me. You must kill him. We're all in danger while he still lives. He's spread his madness for far too long. And you're the only one who can defeat him. I'll give credit to Gata, because Gata at least will speak to Ryudo to his face, and you could see that Gata respects Ryudo. So despite how the whole village treats him, Gata at least respects him, and I respect Gata for that. And it's time for battle! Oh, cheap buggers. Frogs! I was wrong. They were not frogs. They were toads. Treasure! Makibishi? What's Makibishi? Okay, nice. Oh, come on. How many of this is there? Oh, right. Wait, that's where I came from, right? Aha! Oh, so I was actually going the right way. Okay. So regular path is out. So I have to take a side route. That's fine. Okay, thank you. And a new weapon! Double Moon. Let me see, Tio is... I really like Tio as a fighter. She's actually really... She's a really good character to have on your group. I mean, she's a decent fighter. Her techniques can... Her cancel effect technique can hit two people. I mean, multiple people in a line, which is awesome. And is that a moving tree? So was it an ent? It just said man-eating tree, and one of them tried to throw apples at me. And these guys, well, the tree I burned, these guys, I just electrocuted. Yay. Okay, do I just... Let me look around. What? Oh, bird. Vertigo, bye-bye. Anything here, or is it just monsters? Don't even know what that does. I don't even really use items in this game. Why am I collecting these items? I forgot at this point.
Red. You picked on the wrong people.
That's how you do it. Birds! Let's see, more bugs. Oh, forget it. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to go this way. Crud. Bugs! How does moving a statue's... Oh, wait, no, water was coming from there. Wait, it can't only be coming from there. Really? More frogs? Forget the frogs, forget the ants, and there's an item over there. I'm sorry, the man-eating trees. Oops, I skipped the frogs. Oh, well. There's snakes now! I would just like to find a safe. Oh, right. You can stay in that gooch. Oh, come on, really? Dark armor. For when we want to become a Dark Knight, like Cecil. Okay. Honestly, I think we're at a pretty good level. Oh, crap. Oh, so it's actually this way. Okay. Now, I should say that the reason I keep fighting all the enemies, is mainly because of this section of the game. Because honestly, I skipped a bunch of enemies. What in the world? As I was saying, whoa, really? Huh. Oh, this looks safe. As I was saying, ooh, Earthen Axe. The first time it's earth-based, I'm kind of hesitant. I'll stick with the halberd for now. But like the first time I made it to this part of the game, when I was much younger, I was level like 25, and I didn't fight enemies that often. I honestly avoided it half the time. Arrgh! Oh, come on! Yeah! And perfect timing. Either way, what I was trying to say is I came here in my first playthrough when I was much younger, and I was only like level 25. And I got slaughtered. It made me restart the entire game over because I was my people were that badly prepared. But either way, we're gonna end things here. So we know Ryudo's past. More than likely, we'll face Melfice next time. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and farewell.